suppose Gary from New Jersey, Stephen from Pennsylvania, Pam from Tempe, Arizona, and hundreds of other viewers all have in common?
Well, Kevin, let me guess. With all these extension cords laying around here, I bet a question on extension cords.
Yes, smart. Yep, they all wrote us and they said, how do I avoid this tangled mess at the end of the day when they're done with their cords?
Well, I would say that that cord was wound too tight, and there's all kinds of gadgets out there that do that. Gadgets like this, and a coil like this is one I don't like. Look at when you put the cord on there, really, when you wind it up, look at how tight that is. So when you unwind it, it's created a memory that the cord won't lay flat on the floor.
It's all bound up like a spring.
Right. And also, it can cause some damage to the wire. People will plug their cords together like that, and look at it puts stress on it right there, damaging the wire inside there.
And here's another no-no. We don't want to ever store these with tape because this can leave glue behind, and we don't want that on the cord.
Kevin, I know a guy that's probably wrapped and coiled more extension cords than any of us. The guy that lights our show, our own gaffer, Kenny Boyle.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, guys. How you
Welcome
doing?
to this side of the camera.
Yeah, it's nice out here.
Well lit.
Well, I think I have the solution to your problem. The key is the over-under technique for rolling cable.
Sounds fancy.
I'm right-handed. What I do is I take the cord, I hold it in my left hand. I take my right hand, I grab the cord. The key is right here. You twist the cable over. Now I slide my hand back down. Now I'm going to twist the cable under. Over, under, over, under.
And what's the
all the way
rationale
down.
behind over-under?
Well, it keeps the cable nice and rolled up, nice and tight, and when you go to use it, it's not going to get all tangled when you pull it out.
Perfect.
And when it's laying on the ground, it tends to lay flat.
Great.
After you're done, take the string.
Now that's great. You've got it tied there, so it's you don't have to go looking for it.
Yep, nope, it's always there, tied right onto the cord. Take it, tie it just like you're tying your shoe, and you get your nice, perfectly wound extension cord.
There you
That's
go.
great, Kenny.
A
Thanks.
true expert. Thank you.
All
Kenny.
right.
I've seen this trick too, Kevin. Guys who show up on the job with a hole drilled in a 5-gallon bucket. They have the male end of the plug sticking out with about 3 feet. They then just grab the cord, they pull it out of the bucket, and take as much out as they want to the tools.
This is great because you can carry a lot of cord in here.
And some tools.
All right, Tommy. Well, thank you very much.
Extension cords offer a convenient solution for delivering power right where it's needed. But proper selection and use of extension cords are critical to avoiding injuries and fires. An estimated 3,300 residential fires originate in extension cords each year, killing and injuring more than 300 people. In addition, nearly 4,000 people are treated in hospital emergency rooms each year for non-fire-related extension cord injuries, including fractures, lacerations, and electrical burns. Prevent potentially dangerous extension cord mistakes by following a few simple guidelines. Remember that extension cords are intended to provide only a temporary solution and should not be used as a long-term or permanent source of power. Always purchase cords from authorized retailers and check to see that they have been approved by a nationally recognized testing laboratory. Read the labels affixed to the cord carefully. They will tell you whether the cord is rated for indoor or outdoor use and the total number of watts the cord is capable of powering. Do not exceed this amount. Select a cord that is long enough to meet your needs. Extension cords should never be connected together to extend their length. Examine extension cords before each use. Check for splitting, cracking, fraying, and other signs of damage. Never use a damaged cord or try to repair it. Do not place extension cords under carpets or heavy furniture, and do not run them through walls or ceilings. The cord may overheat, creating a serious fire hazard. Never use staples or nails to attach extension cords to a baseboard or other surface. Keep extension cords out of high traffic areas and doorways where they pose a tripping hazard. Keeping these tips in mind will ensure your extension cords are safe as well as convenient.
Hey guys, this is Stevewolbach, your friendly public adjuster. What did you think about those two clips? I put the two clips together about extension cords. I'll tell you, it's always been a problem for me working with coiling up an extension cord. I've always gotten it where it wants to twist on me. It doesn't lay right. And, they made the good point that, once you uncoil it, it still has that spring tension to it where it still wants to be twisted somewhat. But that's a great little tip. I've never saw anything like that. I've seen electricians where they do it in a different way where it ends up being like oblong. But this one is still a circle, which is neat. But I think it's a great tip. I hope you guys will get something out of that. And of course, as far as the safety of using extension cords, how important it is that you want to make sure that you do have the proper type of cord. If your extension, you're doing something outside, that you have an outside graded, or if you have an inside job, then, you could use the outside and you just can't use the outside out, right? And depending on what you're actually doing, to make sure that it is not a lightweight cord. Maybe you do need to have something that is heavy duty. Make sure that you do have that. And as they pointed out, and we all are guilty of this, we don't use the extension cord as a temporary thing. A lot of people, oh, well, the outlet's over there, so I need to have a cord because I'm over this way. And unfortunately, we make that a temporary situation instead of actually perhaps having another receptacle, an outlet positioned closer to where we are, where we will need power on a regular basis. A lot of good tips, very important to follow. There's even tripping hazards they talked about as well that go on when you do run these cords all over the place. So be very careful. I am Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. If you ever happen to have any type of situation, some type of electrical issue, lightning strike or something, and you end up with damage in the house and your different appliances, electronics get damaged, depending on the type of policy you have, I may be able to help you. I can represent you to the insurance company and look out for your best interest. Make sure that you are paid fairly on all the damage that has occurred. We will partner with you and do the best job we possibly can. Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. If you learned anything today, would you give me one of these? And would you please share this with others? Let everyone else know about this too. Safety, and also the neat tip of how to coil up your cable, your extension cords. And if you would subscribe, I really would appreciate subscribing. And this is just another series that I'm bringing you of different things that go on around the house to help provide safety to you. Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. Have yourselves a great day, and God bless you.